Hello everyone, the NP here. In this series of videos that I will be showing, I will be demonstrating how to remove a cyst in the dermal layer of the skin. And in this special case, I am actually helping a good friend of mine out who's been having a cyst become larger and larger in the last few years and was kind of sick of seeing it and wanted to remove it. One day I heard him talking about it and I was like, oh, hey, I'll remove it for you. So I gathered some supplies and invited him over to my house and did some minor surgery on my kitchen island. So here, basically, I'm just prepping his skin with some alcohol. Currently, I'm in the aseptic technique. I don't have any sterile gloves on. And we will be numbing the cyst using a field block. And here, basically, a field block is you're imagining a square around the cyst and injecting on all sides to numb that entire area within. The numbing medicine I used was 2% lidocaine with epinephrine. After a few injections, I waited a few minutes for the medicine to kick in, and the procedure started shortly after. I will be bringing a series of 3 videos, and in each video you'll see a further progression of the procedure. This first video is the numbing process and the beginning stage of me opening the skin and revealing the cyst underneath. After the numbing medicine kicks in, I clean the skin again and switch to my sterile technique. I have an 11 blade here where I'm very lightly cutting the skin. The cyst that you're seeing is right below the skin. It's a very thin layer. I accidentally sliced the cyst in that last image you saw. To further decrease the risk of cutting the cyst, we basically take just very thin, light strokes of the scalpel and cut the skin open. After a few minutes of cutting the skin, we finally get to see the cyst that lays below it starting to come out. When you cut a cyst, it's basically connected by connective tissue almost on all sides. Cysts usually come in a round or oval shape, so what I'm doing here is loosening the skin on the side that's connected to the cyst so that basically we can get under it. Using some tweezers in my right hand and the scalpel in my left, I just very carefully and slowly cut the connective tissue so that we have access to the cyst. And you can see the white area in the incision I'm making. The cyst is beginning to be revealed more and more. The good thing about the numbing medicine I used was the epinephrine it contained. The purpose of that is to reduce bleeding, and that's why there's not too much. So this is the end of the first video. Please continue watching the procedure in the second video, which should be on the screen following this clip.